So I was looking at this. There's not a whole lot I can do. It turns out that this was just kind of pushed on too tight. So I had to unscrew. Only the one screw works on this because the cap's kind of busted. But I undid the screw, and then I was able to get the whatever you call them, channel locks or whatever they're. These ones are Knipex. But anyways, I was able to get that on and just kind of twist it off, so I just won't put it down too much. There is hydraulic oil in there. I can't really tell because it's so clear if it's it looks like it's above the full, so that's probably not the issue. So yeah, Ed's gonna pop over and we'll see. Could be a leak or who knows. I have no clue. Luckily, I fired up that other forklift that's coming out next week, and it runs good. And I was talking to Dave at the auction, and he said that he ran it all over their yard there and used it, and he said it worked really good. So at least one of them is a good working unit. This one works kind of, but I'm just going to start replacing stuff like filters, and I'm going to figure out how to drain the oil out. I'll probably have to run it up on blocks or something because I can't really see how else you'd get in. Like the drain thing's got to be in here somewhere, right? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to be able to do much right there, so I thought, I'll come over and start taking this stuff apart. And that's a pretty nice rad in this thing. Lots of good chunks of copper. And I imagine there's more good rads in there. I don't know what all to expect. I've never taken one of these apart. I've never even taken one of the regular size heat pumps that you see on the side of people's houses. This got rained on again, so it's for sure garbage. But I'll get what I can out of it. Like the yeah, I imagine those motors aren't supposed to get hot. This blower, wet, not hot. This blower, I guess the motor's probably still all right. I don't know. We'll see. But this, I'm gonna start tearing down now and get it ready. I gotta start setting up the shelving too. All right, well, I got one side of that done. That's a nice heavy rad. Lots of copper on it. Get that other side done, and then we'll be done with that part, and then into this. Maybe it doesn't have that much rad in it. Looks like it goes around that side, and that side, but I don't know, I'll have to get inside. It doesn't look like there's any in the back. No. So, I don't know. Hopefully there's more underneath there, or else that was a waste. Well, other than the fact I get to do a video on it. Okay, so, this is the first time I've actually used the Schrader valve. I've always used my pliers, but I thought, well, seeing as there's a Schrader valve there. But honestly, the pliers are a lot cleaner. Just getting while trying to screw that onto the Schrader valve, it started blasting out. So this is definitely full, and there was a lot of pressure behind it. So I'm really glad that I checked that before cutting in. I'm guessing that the pipes that were cut were maybe like coolant or water. I don't know what runs through these, but maybe coolant or something. So yeah, I'm definitely glad I checked, and that's a good safety warning to me to not just assume that because this was set up, and maybe this might be a perfectly good working unit for all I know, but I have no use for anything this size. We have a little portable unit that does the house fine. It's like a quarter of the size of this. So yeah, anyways, just a good safety reminder for me. The you know, like if I hadn't looked at that and seen that there wasn't a hole in it for draining, like I might have just assumed, or I might have nicked one of these lines by mistake when I was taking the other stuff off, but I just used the all the screws that were there. I didn't bother cutting into it, so that's a good reminder to me. So yeah, we've got a lot of pressure in there because we need it into that green. So I will get the tank hooked up and get this thing draining. Okay, so we're almost done there. Just gotta wait. It takes a little bit longer, I guess, just to get that last pressure out of there. Probably because the tank's pressured up more. Anyways, we're just about done on this, and then I can start cutting those. I kind of feel a bit guilty that, like, if this thing is a work, I don't even know what one would be worth, but you know, like, I just don't. I've tried selling furnaces and air conditioners and stuff, and people just don't seem to want to buy them used. I guess just because of the cost of installing it and everything, and then you have no warranty probably is the reason. So I'm not going to bother trying to sell this one because I don't even know who would want one this big, like a business or something probably, but yeah, and I don't even know if it works. Like, I don't know why it's here, why it was in the auction, why it only went for $50. I'm assuming it just didn't work, but who knows. Just about. I like to get it down to, like, into the green. I don't want to, I just know from experience, if you take it off at 0, there's always still a little bit left. And, you know, it's on there. I might as well wait the extra minute and get it down. But, yeah, this is, I don't know what this is. I guess my second or third year having this machine. And I don't use it a ton, but it's sure proven to be a good little machine. But I guess I can't remember what it was. I think it was 20, I don't know. I think it was over $2,000 anyway, but still nice. Yeah, you can see it, just that last bit just takes a while. Anyways, you don't need to be here to watch this. Okay, we've got a vacuum on there. Start shutting this down. We've got 100 pounds in the tank there, and we gotta just let you want to have like neoprene for when this because if you don't have a vacuum on it. We still got 100 in the machine. But anyway, so we've got that. Oh, that actually added a bit of weight to it. I don't know how much these things hold, but yeah. Anyways, it is now safe to undo this. That over there. And there we go. This is now safe to cut apart. No pressure left in the system. Hopefully we've got a lot of the oils and stuff out of there. But that's a big old compressor. That's the biggest one I've done, or will have done. I haven't got it done yet, but it looks tall and big. So, yay! Okay, so I got the two top rads out, and then I got this this one here to go. Then that's just one I had from a PTAC unit. Figured I might as well clean it up while I'm doing them, and then we'll get in and see what else is in here. We know there's at least one more rad, right? Oh, well, oh. Okay, so yeah, one more small rad. That blower motor, I was wondering if this thing was well used, and it kind of looks like maybe it was. I don't like scrapping stuff. I guess that's just a heat exchanger or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like scrapping stuff if it's new, so I always feel a little bit better about myself when I open stuff up and see that, you know, it is well used, and there is a chance that it didn't work. I can't afford to have like take these into the, you know, the heating and air conditioning places and just to see if stuff works. So looks like a brass pipe down there. So yeah, I'll get the rest of this taken apart, and I've got oh no, those are from the little, oh yeah, up here. So I've got those cleaned up. Looks like it's gonna rain, but you know, I'll keep going till it does. I got a load to take into the scrapyard, so I'll be going in there today. But yeah, like look at the size of that compressor. That's a good one. Nice little pile of copper, bit of brass, some wire, and that last rad. I'll weigh some stuff up. I won't be taking that apart today, just because I don't have the time. Just get the good stuff and get going. Oh yeah, and I got all of these noodles. Got those ones, but they're from the from that PTAC one, so I don't want to contaminate this load. I gotta weigh it up and see how much I made out of my $50, and then I'll still have, you know, the compressor and the squirrel cage and I don't know, this stuff here. I can't imagine there's too much in there, but there's another little motor. Must be a little fan motor. Yeah, there's a little fan in there. So yeah, I'll get back. All right, get the scale set up here. I haven't turned it on yet. I guess I should. And some kilograms, pounds. I don't know the price right now of all this stuff, so I'm just gonna get the weights. Okay. Now, what do we got there? 37. I'll just say 37 pounds. So 37 pounds of copper aluminum rads. Right there, that's already made me back the money I've invested, which is good because there's not too much more. Like there's all this number 2 here, whatever's in there, the motors. Still have to do this wire, but I don't know what the price is, but I know it's at least $1.50 a pound, so that's got my money back. Yay. Okay, so we get 6.4 pounds. Number 2 copper. And then we get that. I don't know what, I guess that's it for this. I'll take that wire out, but I'm not going to take just that wire in. I took all the number 2 wire I had last time, so I'll just, yeah, I don't know. Let's say it's a pound. Probably about a pound. So, not a huge deal, but it's something. And then, yeah, I'm not going to bother with this furnace. Not right now, anyhow. Oh, yeah, I got this. I forgot about this chunk of brass. Came out of the barbecue. So that's nice. But, yeah, I got to get a bunch of this copper and aluminum taken in today. Clean up a little bit more of this place. It's just, it's too much. But, anyways, I'll get this done, and then this weekend is going to be all cleaning up the yard, weed killing, pulling, all that good stuff. So yeah, there you go. Made a little bit of money back. Probably, I would guess, at an hour and a half into that, including, part. I put in a quarter of the time to go get the load for it as well. So even though I wouldn't have, I was going to get the forklift anyhow, but still, let's say an hour and a half, made an extra like $40 or something like that. That's not bad. I was happy to do it, and I got to scrap that thing out, which I've been wanting to scrap one of those out, and I kept seeing other people getting lots of them, and I was like, why don't I ever get one? There's one at the auction. Anyhow, that's all I got for this week. I've just been working, pulling weeds and spraying weeds and digging weeds and weed whacking weeds. So I got some new fence up and that, but yeah, I'll try and get some more stuff done this weekend. For maybe I'll get it edited all week and have it ready for next weekend. Okay, take care, everybody. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you.